There is a law that runs through all dimensions in the universe. The entire universe is mind, and it is mind that creates everything. However, there are different laws and rules for the mind's creation. In the third dimension, to facilitate human understanding of the law of creation by mind, this originally singular law is divided into 7 and associated with the 7 chakras of the human body, enabling us to understand and utilize them. The dimension that created these 7 laws is the 7th dimension, which arises from the 6th dimension. It is the dimension of enlightenment, also known as heaven. It connects the dreams and mind of the Creator. In the 7th dimension, you can create reality simply by imagining it. The only law is that everything in the universe is mind, and whatever you think will become your reality. Therefore, there are no 7 laws. There is only one law divided into 7 for the convenience of understanding and practice by beings in the 3rd dimension. Thus, this one law became the 7 laws and is associated with our chakras. The first law is related to the mind and is connected with the crown chakra, called the Law of Mentalism. The Law of Mentalism is the first law of the entire universe and the basis for the creation of other laws. The crown chakra governs the Law of Mentalism, which tells you that what you believe is what you live. All your experiences in reality are created by your mind. However, the mind's creation does not mean that whatever you want will come true. Rather, you need to become your mind. Your mind is your own vibration. This is why, to make the law of attraction work, you cannot simply tell the universe what you want. You must tell the universe what you are. You need to live in the present as if you are already in the reality you desire, transforming your vibration to match that reality. In this way, you can become your mind and activate the Law of Mentalism. You need to genuinely feel and experience the reality you want in the present moment, truly feeling as if you are living in that reality now. This is the secret to making the Law of Attraction and the Law of Mentalism effective. The second law is the Law of Correspondence, connected with the 3rd eye chakra. The Law of Correspondence means that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. The outer world creates the inner world, and the inner world also creates the outer world. Everything you see from within and all the external information that influences your inner world is your brain's way of telling you who you are. Your outer world is a projection of your inner world, and it also affects your inner world. This is why, when your life is chaotic, you need to find inner peace and harmony first in order to create peace and harmony externally. Everything in reality is a correspondence and mutual creation between the inner and outer worlds. Everything in the universe has a correspondence. Nothing happens solely because of the external. Everything comes from within, from the mind. This is why we need 2 eyes and 2 ears to see and hear everything outside, so that your inner and outer worlds correspond. The 3rd law is the Law of Vibration, connected with the throat chakra. Everything in the universe is connected by vibrations. Every inner and outer reality in the universe is also connected by waves of vibration. This vibration refers to your inner journey from the 3rd eye chakra to the throat chakra. Through the throat chakra, vibrations are emitted and expressed outwardly. The vibrations of this sound create waves of correspondence between inner and outer realities in the universe. When you send out a low vibrational wave, everything you receive will also be low vibrational. And when you send out a high vibration, you receive high vibrations in return. So we need to pay attention not only to what we say, but also to what we think, feel, and do, because these are also vibrations. Everything in the universe is vibration. Whatever vibration you send out, you will receive. Vibration includes not only words, but also our thoughts, intentions, and actions. Therefore, we have to pay attention not only to what we say, but also to what we think and do, because every intention you have will create a corresponding vibration and come back to you. These vibrations are like echoes that you send out. No matter where they go, they will eventually come back to you. The fourth law is the law of rhythm and is connected with the heart chakra. Your heartbeat will tell you that everything in the universe has its own rhythm and established time for its occurrence and development. This rhythm, along with vibration, determines the unfolding of your reality. When you are in a low vibration, this heartbeat is very slow, and it takes a long time for you to change your reality. And when you are in a high vibration, this heartbeat will be very fast, and changes will happen quickly. But just as a heartbeat that is too slow can cause weakness, a heartbeat that is too fast can cause shortness of breath. Neither a heartbeat that is too slow nor too fast is good. We should find a balanced rhythm, knowing when to move forward and when to rest, when to explore the outside and when to explore the inside, when to release your emotions, and when to change your vibrational state. Avoid rushing for quick success. Because different flowers have different flowering periods, the various chapters of your life are like different flowers, each blooming at its own time. We should find our most harmonious rhythm and live in harmony with the flow of life. This way, we can align ourselves with the law of rhythm. The fifth law is the law of cause and effect, connected with the solar plexus chakra. Your vibration and rhythm will determine everything that happens in your life. If your vibration is low, anything you do will come back to you as a low vibration. For every cause, there is an effect, and for every effect, there is a cause. Every vibration you send out is a cause you plant, and it will eventually come back to you in the form of an echo and become your effect, no matter how many lifetimes it takes. If you send out low vibration causes, usually what we call bad deeds, you will receive low vibration effects, which are bad consequences. If you send out high vibration causes, which we call good deeds, you will receive high vibration effects, which are good consequences. This is also what is said in Buddhism. Evil will be rewarded with evil, and good will be rewarded with good. This is why Buddhism teaches all living beings to have good thoughts and do good deeds. Because all your thoughts, intentions, emotions, words, and actions are the vibrations you send out and the causes you plant. They will eventually return to you with the same vibrations and become your effects. The sixth law is the law of polarity, connected with the sacral chakra. This law governs creation, and the sacral chakra is also related to creation. Everything in the universe is created by polarity, the interaction of positive and negative energies. The law of polarity embodies the dual aspects of reality, day and night, darkness and light, inner and outer. We cannot live solely by one or the other, because together they constitute our reality. In our journey, we must balance both positive and negative energies to progress. Negative energy prompts introspection, reflection, and growth, allowing us to understand our inner selves. Positive energy propels us forward and enables external creation. But only the reflection of negative energy can promote the creation of positive energy to a higher level in reality, just like we need setbacks to grow. The energy of this polarity is what drives us forward and helps us grow in reality, just like the rotating Merkaba that holds our souls. The seventh law is the law of generation, connected with the root chakra. The law of generation means that everything in the universe is created by polarity, positive and negative energies, yin and yang. Everything in the universe is undergoing a state of destruction and rebirth. All destruction is for rebirth, and there is no real end. We are creating new realities all the time. The 7 laws of the universe ultimately boil down to one law, divided into 7 parts. The law of mentalism creates your external reality, and the law of correspondence helps you perceive that reality. The law of vibration enables you to express your reality outwardly through the vibrations of the throat chakra. The law of rhythm helps you find the rhythm and patterns of that reality. The law of cause and effect explains the functioning and trajectory of that reality. The law of polarity and the law of generation guide you on how to create and experience that reality and move forward within it. When we try to connect with the 7 laws through each chakra in the 3rd dimension, first try to see if you are living in the reality you desire. Is your vibration aligned with the reality you want? Does your external world reflect your inner thoughts? Are you brave enough to express your truth in the reality you want? Do you respect the rhythm of your life? Are your actions and thoughts of low vibration or high vibration? Are most things happening to you bad or good? Are you living in the polarity of creation or opposition? Are you continuously creating? If you are not living in the reality you want, if your external world contradicts your inner world, if you are afraid to speak out about what you want and to express your desires, if you do not know when to move forward and when to stop, if bad things are happening to you all the time or you rarely feel happy, if you cannot accept the coexistence of good and evil, light and dark, and cannot balance your dark side, if you lack the mood or motivation to create, then you need to change your vibrations, thoughts, words, and actions. You need to understand duality anew and transform yourself into a high vibration person, rekindling your passion for creation. Because these 7 laws tell us that it is not others who create our reality, but ourselves. Once you master and skillfully use these 7 laws in the 3rd dimension, you will become a master, an enlightened one, and the creator of your reality.